Yeah, I was surprised by that too. I thought I swear we never watched them play this
transformation joke, so we won't be
maybe it was like at the very start of the year. We just forget it.
Sip and Ave started off with ARs on this map.
Rip FaZe, start things off a little hot.
I actually like that.
Maintain that. No, they're not. Left-hand side of the mini-map, a errant Gwyn spawns behind the lineup. And that's something they're going to go over in VOD. Can he find a couple of kills here? Sure can. Shoes on the other foot early on
Okay,
here.
4 dead Carolina.
That Gwyn spawn is so tough. Did I say that right? Is that how tough he's been?
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Tough aura.
Find the last kill. It's a flip for Carolina here.
This nice little run here. He's
hold on.
Any console, Jonathan.
Man 5 spree halfway
Go crazy then, Gwyn.
Ladies and gents.
I did hear a rumor that Simp was playing for Gwyn online, but if they're in the match together, that can't be the case.
Damn, everyone's on Gwyn's ass, man.
Yeah, they gotta get off his dick.
He's a good kid.
Gwyn's internet's about to get spammed.
They do gotta get off his dick,
right
though.
now, but in the backline, Slasher has not let anyone from FaZe make their way through kitchen side. So
he's got to shut him up himself. You know what I mean?
This is a delightful opener. I say that. And 3 dead. Here comes the
only way out is through.
Slasher
They know
gone.
he's a shooter,
Wiped
though.
off the face of the planet. An opening P1, they're in their way. Ravens now, they're on respawn.
2 dead, 4's blocking. They should maybe get the back right. Nope, 3 blocks it.
I mean, how do you get through mid-all him watching it?
Wow, they get the spawn there.
Gwyn wins a single gunfight. His boy spawns in the back, and TJ shooting his gun as well, so Atlanta FaZe jump all over him.
Yeah, FaZe
Rob's off to a tough start, 1-6.
Beezy.
Atlanta FaZe waste absolutely no time slaying everybody in sight.
Yeah, everyone fighting their way forward once again. Gwyn with a contest. No win, though. Teamwork makes the dream work on time. FaZe once again rocking away with this one. Vivid with the hops and Vivid with a momentary takeover.
Yeah, they're keeping it scrappy. But that's going to allow FaZe to get into P3 early.
Going over towards Kitchen now. Hardpoint number 3 here on Skyline, and FaZe are in first.
Once he got FaZe there,
Brownie Batter, Red Velvet, New York Cheesecake, and Monster M&M. This might be optimal conditions for TJ. That sounds like a good lineup.
I haven't had Crumble in like forever.
I never had it. I had the other one. That's his shoot.
Now this P3 time, the first 3 gunfights go their way. Last man standing is going to be TJ, who's
all right. Spawns for Carolina.
Towards grass
with hill control for FaZe.
Spots rolling through. I mean, guaranteed.
Oh, he almost loses that.
Oh, yeah, and as soon as you get 3 dead, FaZe, they transform. A totally different setup here on this
Oh,
side.
my lord.
Oh, no. Sim with the old pistola at great range. You'll take that. They got rotation towards New.
Holy fuck.
Vivid taken care of, so that's a big moment once again for FaZe. Starting to drive this lead forward. Ravens ineffective on P3.
Yeah, great hill from FaZe. See, the thing is there, Ravens heavily contest P2 so hard, they just let FaZe get in first.
Oh, he's eating up, man. Chris Laird playing things 13 and 6.
They've only chosen to play it a single time, and because it's rare that it actually goes
through, here's how he comes.
Oh! If he would have did it.
2v1 in the back.
Beezy.
Poison picked, and now
oh my lord!
Shots in from Vivid, 10 and 9 so far. Great work out of him. Not going to stay alive for too much longer. TJ now left alone in the Hardpoint. Can he get any kills out of this?
There goes Teej, though.
Sure can get at least one. Now back over to Gwyn, trying to keep the pressure up for the Ravens. You are not dead in the water just yet.
Almost.
Gwyn on the approach, but no more teammates left to capitalize whatsoever. So FaZe again, a lovely start to this Hardpoint here on Skyline.
Okay,
Ravens he'll break it himself.
Yeah, that's a nice 30 right there.
This is 30 seconds you're fighting for, so this is great time to get in. You'll be right back on the map if you're successful at holding it down. TJ does get caught, but Atlanta FaZe, I think the 2 AR players maybe squaring up to set up around P1. It is a last-ditch effort to go for the scrap, and they're not going to get it. So
yeah, Carolina get themselves back in that game with that break right there. Only a 20-point game or so.
After you get the 4 down, but ultimately, 20-point game, absolutely stunning.
Who played Gwyn?
That 20-point game might be looking a little different in a moment. It's Gwyn. Proving to be a difficult contender to deal with here with 12 and 10. An ambitious challenge nonetheless, but he's got teammates here to back him up. Lone Man Celium has managed to make himself
They got to find Cell back there. That's going to leave him.
Undetectable what is Assassin right now as he's staying alive in the backline. He's managed to keep this play going. Slasher and Co. trying to make sure the P2's all good. Meantime, P1
playing these spawns so heavy right now.
And this is a game of hide and seek right now for Slasher, though. He wants the P2 spawns. Gwyn now is finally
this is great from Carolina.
Just to help him
great read. Good flip. Hold on, Carolina here to play.
So
yeah, lead change potentially.
That is a long life for Slasher. And while he was getting the spawns for the team, I saw on the feed.
Still got
TJ
the
was
spawns,
picking up
18
2
left
to
on
get some of that
P1.
P1 time, but ultimately they were desperate to get these P2 spawns, and not every player is going to make it now. Slasher and Gwyn both spawn out, and DJ has to fight off a couple of the tears to try to get this time.
What a
Wow, they
battle. That was a
spawned
well-done
there.
fight.
Holy
A
shit,
lot of
they
players
all
foot on the
spawned
ground
there.
As we've got Hardpoint, P1 going down.
Good
and
shots,
out.
Teach. Good stun,
What a win.
too.
The second man is
Oh,
going to
yeah, he's playing his life so well.
Fight. His teammates in position to get this as well. Here comes Vivid. Teach down from
Wow,
behind,
guys coming
trying
out.
to get time. He's not
Wow.
going to account for this next
Ooh.
play. What a win from a Beezy. Lovely shots down low again from Vivid. 16 and 11. Hellstorm to rock and roll with.
Dude, this is
Ravens
just
Reese.
madness, bro.
Oh, that's a sneaky Hellstorm, too. I assume he got that on the previous P4, soaking up some of that time.
Yeah,
So,
Draw's having
lot
a
of things
tough one
out
here,
from
5 and
Carolina going right.
19.
It has been a mixy P2.
And that's a lead
It's not
change
like
for
it
the
was a
Ravens
clean
in.
hold, even with Slasher getting the initial kills, but after the battle sort of ends, I mean, 25 seconds to get, maybe not going to be able to apply. The trade's rolling through. Abeezy, the man in the back line, and he's got the fancy footwork, and the moves are too fast for Slasher to deal with, but his teammates there for the trades. Carolina, I mean, swarming around the time once again.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
all
nice
the
little
scrap
10.
time
And they're
going
into
away.
P3 first.
well.
Then they're going to have the 20-point lead.
Yeah, 20-point lead and the
Come on,
rotation
Reese.
towards Kitchen P3 here in our second set. Yeah, look at that. Last time we were here, folks, not a single second goes the way of the Ravens. Now at least one. So good stuff, boys. You've already best your last score. Can they hold on to the attack now through couches?
They got outer.
Here comes FaZe. Right off rip. Sim managed to make his way right in a Kitchen.
2v1.
Trades.
Wow.
Carolina
Classic
again.
red and blue kill feed
Dodgers
comes to a
having a
close.
tough one.
Ravens on top.
Yeah, I don't know. I just noticed it. Draza is 6 and 22, so that's a problem.
We can call it a problem for now. But the scoreline ain't bad whatsoever. Ravens, though, starting to take flight. 3 sprees
They're
left
gunning,
for
man.
Slasher
Still
and
30
Gwyn.
seconds
can't
on
buy
this. 4 dead again.
Okay.
As the finding kills
FaZe
all
will
over
flip
the place.
too.
25 to go, and this time round, FaZe unable to get in a P3.
Yeah, I mean, they're fighting 3v4, so that is going to be a massive issue long term, and you're not really, I mean, what, 3 players fighting for the P3 scrap time, and I mean, FaZe are going to be able to get that, not going to have the spawns over there for P4, and if a
Does Teach spawn out? Yeah, Teach spawns out. They get parallels over white plat.
So they had an electric
Good
start
pimp,
to
though.
this map to the tune of I'm cracking jokes.
Oh, shit.
And then draws a 6 and 23.
Yeah, I mean, there's something going on, folks, right now with the
Four
sword
dead.
for the
He's going
Ravens.
crazy.
I want to find out what's going on with Atlanta FaZe.
I'm going to top it.
You want to top in on one shot, bro?
Still P1 just challenging, bro.
One's top hole.
Someone challenge this guy P1.
One shot. One's top hole out there.
I'm challenging bottom bed. Wait, I'm trying to push. One's on time, challenge.
Hey, top hole. You might try to top hole.
One shot shower, lay down.
Always top hole before. He's me too.
You, me.
You.
Where'd he go you? Where'd he go you?
I ain't top zone.
You to right.
Hey, absolute top mid.
Just try and wait for me, Tyler.
Austin's in the back. I'm trying.
There's 2 on top. 2 on top. One's in the
He's
spot.
laying down. He's laying down. No,
Top
shower
mid.
that.
I'm trying to stay out.
Top mid.
Seeing Reese.
Hey,
One shot.
One shot.
Nice. Yeah, I'm
Why
blocked.
running at me on time?
Seven? On time, quick.
We're on time.
I'm pushing time in.
I have time.
Alright, we can bring this shit back.
Hey, I have right, okay?
Yeah, here.
You can top top.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Hey, Cruz, try to shoot
I'll
it.
get top ball.
I need them top zone.
2 bottom mid, 4 bottom mid.
One top zone.
Yeah, dude, 2 bottom mid, and then Cruz.
Yeah. I'll start.
Bottom mid, you.
I'm done.
I'm putting.
I'm trying to
top
top.
ball. I got time.
Hey, I
Don't
want
let
to
him
go
back
cross
into
hole.
it.
Merci, I'm sorry.
I'm shouldering everything.
You're gonna get right, Austin.
Top ball.
Another house.
I got time. I'm on the bed. I'm getting
Top ball, man. You got me. Hey, top ball as well.
I'll see him slide the hill. I don't know where he's at on time. I think he's outside.
Hey, keep me right. Try and get it.
Better get that lesson real quick. This game could be over chance.
Yeah, I mean, they've had to fight off 2 different Hellstorms on an open hill, and
Yeah,
it
this
has
map's
just
over.
been, I mean, all things considered for FaZe, considering the situation they're in, not too shabby, but Carolina Ravens have fully capitalized on the situation. They're looking great, and really just need to make sure you close
big
out
2.
this game, TJ.
Season
Guaranteed
piano
it feels
steps.
like to get 2, multi-kill madness. And Draza,
Okay, 3 dead, though.
They
on a
cannot let
gunfight.
them get this field.
Viper spawns.
There you go, baby. Teach can't get in through the back.
They got spawns.
Don't let him back into
Yeah,
this.
don't let them hold all this
But
shit.
again, we are trying to watch this team.
Yeah, then it's
grow.
1
Hey,
P3
yep,
break.
one
They're
break,
in.
and
40
they're
seconds
in,
to
and
go,
it
you're
gets
on
real
P2.
scary.
How much time can you accrue?
Because them
FaZe?
Beezy
At the very least,
just
keep the
sliding
Ravens
around
away
and they're
because
getting
they are
loose.
close to the win at 250.
There you go,
Ooh,
Teach.
TJ's gonna
Right
be
at it.
Teach.
leading the
Sneaks.
charge. charge operating here with Gwyn down low, and Vivid's already got the entry kill.
They get through,
DJ in the
2
back
dead,
block and
3v2.
spawns. That's going to force number 6 out, even though he dies, still gets value out of his life, and his teammates now in the time.
They're in now. They should.
Oh, that might be the 2-piece right there.
Towards it. Gwyn drops
Damn.
getting time in a victory lap here. Carolina so close to ending that number 1.
So close, but so far. 5 seconds still to go.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to win it here, but he's going to play for
Carolina
this
has
time.
row.
FaZe down
Fight
low,
through mid
right
here.
across the middle of
FaZe
the
needs to go
map.
crazy if they want to.
Maintaining
Oh
Oh
my.
my
Cell,
gosh,
5
they're in.
kills, all down for the
Nah.
Ravens.
245 to 182
5
when
seconds
Atlanta
left.
FaZe gets a 4 down. These are situations where they at least want to try to flip the switch.
Carolina,
into certain dominance,
don't
but
tweak.
Maybe an insurmountable situation for
over.
FaZe. It is not in their hands.
Oh, Gwyn from upstairs does a great job. The trades are there. Look at the flight of the Ravens now. Getting towards time. Slasher finding another one on the
Hello.
Teach. First man on the point. Vivid from behind picks up another, and that should be game,
Should be over, yep.
folks.
Can they even get
Sweet
there? Map
Carolina.
1, Carolina.
As well, so
I like
not that
this
we've seen
map.
too
I
many
just like the
streaks here in
Teej Gwyn duo on
S&D.
it.
We've seen a couple of Hellstorms, I think, throughout the league thus far. Nothing too crazy. Looks like we're playing quite a lot.
Celium
more
draws
top
blood
mid
quick.
here. Abe.
Okay,
here
here
they
they
are.
The wrong part of town at the right time.
4v2.
2 life
Early
advantage
Slasher
right now for the
TJ.
FaZe boys.
And an instant B-bomb plan rolling through. So again, Carolina
Actually, I forgot. I
21
think
and
a
6
BZ's
on their
nasty on this
defensive
map.
rounds. Looks like we might be going to 21 and 7. That is an instant punch. As long as they seal the deal, Slasher and TJ for a
They
2
get info,
versus 3
big win by MC.
potential, but Sally
Should be
might
the
have just
round.
closed that door.
Yeah, wonderful work here. Slasher's trying to make the
Grant, I
attempt
have no
alone.
idea, brother. I
That's
think,
how it
I
is.
think
If
Hector
you can
said
take your
yesterday
drives,
that's
that's
what
one
be
thing.
shipping out soon or
You
2
gotta
days
do it
ago.
a lot more, and they're coming at you fast. But wait a minute, what a read there. On
Dealership
to
is
the
map
terror
number 2 of the
former teammate.
Thieves series, not
20
this
seconds
series.
to go here. And Celium will be coming into play a little bit later. Bomb site, you got a man on it. But you are
Okay,
not going
1-0
to find this
FaZe.
kill, and a sneaky
start.
cell from
2 quick
way
bloods.
downtown finds the angle on a Slasher.
Yeah,
First round of FaZe.
Slasher. Yeah, 100%. Just no time to work with. 2 players in power positions, 20 seconds on the clock, and nothing you could cook up there. Sell for 3 in the round, and Abizi was able to give us the 4th on it, but Cell just ribs Vivid. I mean, 7 seconds into the round for the first blood, and Abizi there for the follow-up. So, you know you're studying it. The coach is going to look at the defensive record of Carolina and say, okay, like everyone can't figure this team out. What do they do? Where are they successful? And how can we beat it? And just setting the tone from round
All right,
1 for
Ravens,
FaZe.
see what they
Already
do.
a good look.
Yeah, we're not going to be going outside.
going
this
down
time around.
low.
We're definitely going down low. But so are FaZe. At least 2 players here committed to this one. Abizi's going for a bit of a wrap, so he'll be dropping down behind them in the elevator shaft momentarily. DJ, though, waiting for anything.
Good timing for
Abizi's got
Slasher,
caught
finds
out by the
Abizi on the
slow
pinch,
play of Slasher.
4v3.
Lovely start to the round.
I mean, Slasher has those timings dialed in. For
Good play,
the 2
Teach.
flank to roll through, and now it's going to be trades on trades. Slasher's got in a mix, though.
Celium,
and
okay, they
this
get
is
info on him,
Abizi's weapon
2v1.
against Atlanta FaZe, and it leaves Cell in a 1 versus 2. However, that means it's Cell, it's clutchable.
Yeah, it's not over yet, folks.
Yeah, don't play with him.
On plant, all the power positions in the world you could ask for here. The
Oh, I
opportunity
got
for the
the
trade,
info.
and now the
Good
intel.
Lord Jesus.
Celium knows the
Lordy
Vivid's been left
Jesus, you got the
alone.
info.
Uh-oh.
1v1.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Fucking goddamn. Oh,
I don't understand. How does he keep
Surgical
getting away
approach
with
towards
it?
the bomb site, and he plays the information he
Oh,
has
once he saw him
absolutely
cross, I knew it was
perfectly. Celium,
Toaster
a
Strudel's
wizard
buddy.
strikes
Oh
again.
my god.
He
Damn.
actually just is the best.
6-0
Like, I don't
start
even
for
know what the
MC with a
argument would be, other than
1v2.
maybe his
That's
teammates
fucking
perfectly
MacArthur,
played
dude.
1 versus 2.
How
Has the
is it
angle,
so
spot Slasher in,
consistent, though? I
just
don't
checks the left-
understand.
That little left peek on the computers to
Oh
see
my
if he has to worry
God.
about Vivid in that moment or whatever player it was. And as soon as that's clear, slide out, take advantage of Slasher. And then once the pre-fires
Yeah,
roll
that's a
through,
big
if
round
I'm
for
playing against
FaZe.
them, I'm
Oh,
terrified. As maybe the Ravens were. They're down 2-0.
You guess wrong, and it hurts. Now we go down low for FaZe.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Now he's
And
6-0.
Yeah, now he's feeling
not
it.
missing a bullet. Now it only gets worse from here.
Nothing, no trophies. Oh, there we go. They're starting to click away. So here we send in Abizi to try to pick up some
Oh.
of these players who
It
are
don't
weakened.
even matter.
No,
Cell's alive.
TJ, he finds the first blood. Celium once again getting very creative with the frag grenades. Bomb
Okay,
plant
draws
for
a
FaZe
finds
now.
Gwyn, 3v3.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, and the first blood is fantastic.
Do they have a trophy in
When you
here?
take down Abizi, it's a massive thing. You have to do it against Atlanta FaZe. Issue
blood
is,
or not
Draws
blood,
might
but
have the
Bigfoot
bounce
does.
back game, and Celium and Simp are still alive.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, very much still alive. Streak still on. The crossfire's there. Lovely cross from Vivid. 25 on the clock. Can he
Great
1v2
crossfire.
this?
Can't do shit.
Absolutely not.
3-0.
Perfect setup from FaZe. And a couple of chuckles in the player cam. The Celium spree, it continues.
Yo, this is a evil team. Maybe maybe one
give me
day
MC
they'll repent
Pop,
for
man.
their sins, but for the time being, they just get to do whatever they want. 7-0. Yeah, I mean, listen, he might just be the best.
Yeah, this the case is definitely out there, and there is a lot of empirical evidence to suggest that Celium, what a play,
Yeah, he's pretty good.
and FaZe, what a
Definitely
run,
a great Call of Duty
setup there. Especially when you know Vivid's on the bomb site, all the sort of nice moves he can make,
3-0
trying to hop over
FaZe.
the threshold there, trying staying out the line of fire, but they set themselves up perfectly there. The insurance policy was in play as well, and now another round up, and you can see the Ravens with a nice mixed attack towards the low and the top side, and knives out.
Oh, I thought he was about to
Ooh,
knife
good
his
job,
shit.
Teej. What a win!
I mean, listen, they've been on point for the first bloods.
Oh,
That's the good news. Bad news is still can't win a round, and Slasher just isolated and overwhelmed. He gets hunted down. Still going to be an 8 plant as well with awkward positioning. TJ at least gets the trades for the 2v2, but
he's alone on bomb.
Draza and Simp going to be going for the retake down low as TJ remains
Did
up
you not see
high.
that guy cross mid?
Remains
I don't
up
think
high,
he saw
doesn't
him.
pass any intel, so he
There's
didn't
no
see
way
either
how
of
he's
those
playing
players
it.
cross. That's going to make
I
this
don't
even
think
harder
they're
for
gonna
Gwyn
read him still
downstairs.
being
Oh
up
my
here.
gosh,
Oh, brother.
Drops down right into him.
One with a little bit of damage. Gwyn now trying to stay alive. He takes hits
shit,
as well.
Gwyn.
So not an
Don't
ideal
trap
situation
yourself.
to be in right now. Gwyn has to back up. Can he get a
Get
kill?
lost. You stay in that
Still
room.
fighting for his life.
They both won?
Oh. Draws with the final shot.
Good try, good try.
That was
It's 4
insane.
kills.
Oh,
In a row. FaZe unstoppable so far.
So close yet so far from that round.
Beat
win.
him map
TJ
one.
trying to get him everything,
Now you're
but,
down
I mean, that was
4-0.
a series of maybe 4
like, what
different
happened?
Call of Duty timings, just not
Makes you
going
wonder.
his direction, including going down the zip just into the clutches of
How?
Draza. So Draza might have played
Why are
poorly
they?
on map number
Why are
1.
they so ready?
Bounce back absolutely going to be
They
in
always
here
find a
for
way.
solid few rounds to
How are
get
you
back
still
in the
shooting?
mix,
We
and,
just battered you.
I mean, really the biggest shining light for Carolina, their defensive rounds on protocol. 0 for 2. against
4-0
Atlanta
FaZe.
Not ideal.
Nah, man. Especially when we pulled those stats so perfectly coming into this one. Down low we go once again.
now they're just full head of
Door.
steam. Let's go down.
Ravens will be going
Gilbertson,
in a lot harder
McGilbert.
this time.
That's hitting both of them. That
Yep.
just did 600 damage.
Oh, he stepped up right corner. He can't get up, guys. Two piece.
Shut.
Fire, easy reads, and a 6 spree
Three
from
piece?
Draza. They are evil.
He was looking at his next there.
11 bullets.
First 2 on the round.
Good for
There's no
one,
idea they're
though.
outside, but here's the nade. That gives you a bit of intel. Here's the chow.
Yep,
Lovely shots
doesn't
from
give him
Slasher,
shit.
pushes
Forces him
down.
in. 5-0 FaZe.
Ravens still trying to make the entry, but you took too much time, and a BZ
All right, well,
will
this
punish
one was
you
a speed
for
run.
it. FaZe.
1 round away.
Immaculate
Yep.
gameplay.
Stay away from these guys on this map.
Do they
21 and
6-0 'em?
What is their
Yep.
defensive
Might
record
as
going
well.
at? Now they're 0 for 3. So, I mean, listen, they're going to fall. They're going to end
Stay
up
the
being the
fuck
third
away
best
from
team
them on this
defense
map.
after this map.
Go
They would,
next.
If
filter
Carolina
out
do
when
win the
they're
map,
playing
yo,
against
you
Atlanta FaZe
give
and
me
pretend
100?
they don't count, but,
Sure.
Either way, nothing but perfection here. Gets the tags,
Come on,
get the comms,
Carolina.
and he doesn't waste
Oh, I would do
any
anything
bit of
for you here.
time. If they're trapped in the corner, they're
Imagine.
free kills.
Shit's over,
That would be
twin.
awesome.
Draza on form in S&D.
This
Yeah,
shit's
wonderful
over,
form. And again,
twin.
an
Nah,
amazing
don't
sort
say
of
that.
shape
I can't
of
even
FaZe.
picture
We
Sim
saw
getting
them
a
remember
5
they
came
were
back
like
on.
Just watch.
Didn't we do
Improved
that earlier this year and it went
now.
all the way to round
This is what they
11?
look like when they know
Yes,
what they're
and
doing.
it was a
Very
scam on red card.
TJ's going to run into a
Yep.
whole load of trouble in a second. How much
Yep,
damage can he do?
Carolina big round here. Information.
Draws is there for it. Nade stuns. You
Yobi,
all
one
getting thrown
shot.
into that P2 position.
Oh,
Yep.
he missed him. He's
Yep,
dead.
free.
Dead.
Oh, a BZ maybe bit off more than
There
he
we
could
go.
chew.
Oh, Draza's running around with
Draza gets some
pistols.
tags in, but
The
Oh, no.
universe wants to
Confident
see
because
this.
they're 5-0.
Oh, no, let's
But
kill
keep in
him.
mind, Celium
Uh-oh,
is
or
alive.
does it?
And
Oh
it's
my
two
God.
versus two.
Maybe he
Celium
doesn't.
gets the extra
They
kill.
always find a
So
Where's
way.
even with
MacArthur?
that start,
Where is
FaZe
he?
could still get the 6-0.
Identification on bomb now and a positive
Scump
ID on
stressing,
another player
bro.
trying
They
to
haven't
collect.
even
This
won
is a
one
big
round
moment.
yet. What do
A
you mean I'm
massive
stressing?
advantage
I'm
for
cool as a
FaZe here on
cucumber right
Hardpoint.
now.
And Celium putting himself in the most obscure off angle he could find.
But let's close him
The
out.
unreadable and the ungunnable. Good luck, Ravens. This is to stay alive on the map.
I mean, yeah, you guys, you got to go get that bomb.
They're gonna double spiral.
And they're going to work spiral as well
shit.
for their approach. So they're going to funnel into Simp and South.
Good timing.
Oh,
Yeah,
of
timing's
course.
not
There's the
great.
info.
His
Laser
there,
beams
comes up with the
crossed.
ready on the cross, finds
They
one.
just got 2v4'd, bro.
Can we get it? Sure.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
get the kills from the
Aussie, my bad.
objective. You can do it all and FaZe.
All right, here we go.
Do it right.
Ravens
Here we
defense
go
to start.
in towards top mid where Gwyn meets mega washed. Yeah, here comes Sim.
Two
Get
piece
ready
for
it.
Gwen to kick us off.
Not washed.
Ah,
Not
the
yet.
bear.
No, he's great.
He's doing
Ah,
fantastic. Well, I thought they were trying to go, but Teach and Gwyn have set up a wall across the middle of the map. Not letting FaZe can get towards this zone. Quick contests from Sim.
And there he
Oh,
is.
there he goes.
Holy,
He got his
ladies and
pinky
gentlemen,
ring
another
on.
one. Well,
his
just
robe
good
and his
stuff out of
double
Gwyn.
cup.
Over towards
A
Abigail
pimp.
once again, and there is a single segment. gone at.
Marcus.
Come check out the
And it's looking like there
toy.
should be a second as well. Draws here for the cutoff kills.
Oh,
That
no.
is the
I thought he was-
only man that had a thought about the Yo. Was Beans right? Does Draza need that the old exit line?
4 dead.
2
Here they
seconds,
go.
8 gone. 3 dead though.
Trap
Ravens
time,
now
perhaps.
pressing the advantage phase. We cast the curse the living hell out of this one. Over to Gwyn. Trying
He
to
doesn't
catch
know
a
somebody's
couple of
already
kills
through.
On these boys are making their way out. Good stuff from Draz. Buys a lifeline. Oh, a little bit more than that.
Okay, they break out. 4
Shoulder
dead.
from
Wow.
Simp. The old in and out.
That wasn't too
East
great.
Slasher alive. Now on towards A.
might be
That's gonna
A
the capture.
gone.
There's no way you get through this. And Simp
Yep,
once
it's going to be A
again,
gone.
The shots
He's
with
gonna start
that
inching
jackal
up in a
just-
second.
Delicious.
147, a lot of time.
I mean, listen, just for those watching at home, that was the full spawn trap that Atlanta FaZe were just put in, and that took them 10 seconds to completely get out
I was about
of
to
it.
say he should have pushed
So
up when
that's
the
not a
2
great look
dropped,
for
but I realized I
Carolina.
was
That was way too
gonna be
easy.
judging
TJ
Simp's
maybe
game.
defeat able to pick up 2, but Simp still with presence over towards this B zone. And he's out, and this is
Okay,
prime
2
Simp
dead.
time.
Outer
He's
tower.
reading every possible player, and he's put him in positions to deal with them. At the very
Play
least, there's
Draz.
Draz to pick up what he cannot. What a moment right now from FaZe. Just when you thought they
FaZe
were
in a
down,
great
they're
spot
only up
here.
by 1
TJ
life,
wins the
and they
fight
are
top
looking
mid,
to
though.
capture
Gonna
the
open it
zone
up.
rapidly. Halfway through
Ladder.
it now. Gwyn with a last ditch attempt. Lovely work from the pistol.
Oh, he shot the
Going for
wrong guy.
kill. Simp still
1v1.
trying to stay alive
Good
with a
win.
so nice work from
But he's
Vivid.
right back on.
Over to A.
Easy.
Closes
Look
the
how
second
close they
segment,
are.
and here come the rest of the
They're just
boys.
flooding this shit.
could be
Big
the
win by
good
Raze.
Oh, nice shallow.
Reese is shooting.
That's your opportunity because that tick is nearly gonna fall.
Yo,
but
Bay.
You still have to win
Vert.
all these gunfights, and they just
They should win
simply
this.
are not. Vivid with the only opener, and
Yeah,
now you're
tough
flooding
throughout.
into death. And Vivid.
Yep,
I mean,
there it
he
is.
just remains
1-0
so
FaZe.
fine
They
in
get out of the
that
trap.
exact spot. And Draza, I was just kidding, man.
Pressure
Don't worry
too
about it.
strong.
9-40.
Get back on. 1-0
No, it
FaZe.
was doing amazing. That's really,
What'd they
really
say,
lovely work
BZB
there
fake
from FaZe.
laughing?
Opening attacking round.
Yeah, Abe.
Aside from a little, funny
Is he?
opener.
The chat said he'd
We
be
do
fake
give him a
laughing.
tremendous amount of credit for breaking out the spawn trap, capturing that A zone so rapidly, and then the play towards B. I mean, Simp is just one of the best.
And yeah,
to
this
ever
was the
do
moment
it.
right here. They get put in the trap, and they
Really,
just get
really
4
good stuff.
deaded
Some
Ravens.
disgusting gunfights,
Draza
though,
gets
between
through to
Gwyn
bottom
and Ravens right
lockers,
here.
comes back, kills Gwyn.
Ravens, they're not the best control team in the league, but they are absolutely not out of this one yet. We now swap sides.
I mean, listen, for offense has a much better chance now in protocol. Since the
Demigod,
zone
what's
got
up, big
changed,
dog?
But still, it's, at least in my mind, fairly close to 50-50. You can
What's up,
absolutely
big
win on either
unit?
side. But if you're the defensive team and you get the spawn trap, I mean, you have to
Carolina
make them
find
work
out that
for it to get out of it.
gun
And the
is
fact that Atlanta FaZe got out so quickly, that's just a
Come
major
on.
pain point. Don't even need a stopwatch to figure that out.
Just
but
let it rest.
moment for Carolina. TJ again. Gives you the first bloods. She's been great in this category. Respawn or S&D alike. Off the back of it, though, it looks like Carolina, they just have no pressure on the objective. They have not contained any of the FaZe players, and they have to be very concerned about their flanks.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, they got
They're
2
hoping
people
for a
behind them,
L2 to
though.
turn, but now, Tej is still trying to keep the kills up. And doing just that.
Yeah, Teach still
He's
spawn
everything.
killing,
All they're
but they got to
going
find the
away.
guys in
Center
their
Ravens with a very
base.
slight life lead. And TJ still trying to play the advantage he's got out through mid-map. And that advantage he's
Tej
still
making
got
plays
through
right
mid-map.
now.
His
4
teammates
streak.
are battling for their lives in spawn, though.
And, well, at least finally someone touched the point. 'Cause that was 40 seconds burning off the clock, and even with like
Big
the
2-piece
map
by
spacing
Gwyn
kills
to
that
get him out.
Carolina were
Okay,
getting,
here we go.
They weren't really
2
too
on to
active
A.
off of it.
Last
They
player top
really
mid.
wanted the dream set up to be rolling through, but at this point, they
Great
do have the dream
nades.
set up. Grass is covered. You really wish you had a trophy.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be TJ on the solo capture. Another 15 seconds before this zone falls.
Yeah, big Owen Wilson energy right now behind enemy lines, folks. Ooh, oh, nice moves out of Simp. Trade there from Gwyn, though, straight on. You're not completing the A-zone capture, though, yet. Now you got 2 members of FaZe on top of that one, draining the progress. So right back to square when you go there. So a single third remaining. Fight forward,
Potential
fellas. See if you can
trap.
get out of there. The B zone absolutely watertight right now for FaZe, but A, there is still an opportunity. Can you find the opening kills on the setup? That's the question.
I just think Carolina, it feels like they are moving in slow motion
Yeah,
on
this is
this
tough.
map. And listen, Atlanta FaZe got
Yeah,
a
that
spawn
might
trap
be
in
the
a matter of
round
10
right there.
seconds. You got 20 to go. Let's see
Unless
if
they can
Carolina
4 dead him.
continue
Oh, he stays alive, too.
Try it. There we go. Trades.
4 dead.
No, it's not Dave.
FaZe
All 4 down
looking
again.
good
Enemies
on
in
the
full speed right now, ladies and
protocol.
gentlemen. We are looking at the final 10 seconds of the round right now. Abe
Now they're moving.
dancing. That's going to be another kill, but no one's going to get close to this one. They walk
Yeah,
into the
there we
jaws of
go.
Draza, who chews them up. No one.
2-0
Oh,
FaZe.
no. Play on a time.
Carolina
FaZe
is
got
in
by 2.
danger.
They haven't won a round.
I'll just give
they
some
have
fun
not.
facts.
8-0.
I feel like a lot of people don't know this. If you're solo capturing a point on control, takes 15 seconds to get a single segment, 45 seconds to get the entire thing. And then if you add a player, you cut it in half. So you go from 45 seconds to 22 and a half. You add the third player, you're cutting it in a third. And then if you're adding the fourth, you're cutting it in a fourth. So if you get a quad stack going, point absolutely flies. But a solo
5 seconds,
capture,
just about.
it takes a year in Call of Duty terminology to actually make it happen. But quick maths, if you ever I don't know, are interested in thinking when you play COD.
You say
That's
5
the kind of call
seconds?
that I want to receive. Hey, somebody get over here quick. We're going to capture the zone in an additional 15
Or
seconds.
10 seconds.
We're going to cut this off.
Like about
it's
clean
rarely applicable, but in
11-ish.
the situations
Yeah, I
where,
was-
like, if there's no lives at the end of
It's
the
all right.
round, if
No, I
there's
understood.
one segment left
Thanks
on,
for
like,
calling
the
me
B
out.
zone,
No, of
and
course,
you're in
man. I
like a
gotta
2
keep you
versus
humble.
2, that just means the team
Someone's
on
gotta do
defense
it.
knows, hey, if there's only this many
Mason
possible
just
people
texted
on the
me.
point, like one segment, 2
do you
people,
say?
you have 7 seconds to work.
He invited
with.
me
Like,
to
that's the
dinner
amount of
before as
pressure. So
well.
you can treat
There you
those
go.
zones like a box
Dinner
fight in a
into
sense of
pickleball?
S&D, but
Yeah, I'd be a real
it is
piece
very
of shit
Why?
if we were to go to a sports
on
bar.
this attack.
Oh.
B zone, second
I don't think
segment,
I'm in for that, to be
absolutely
honest.
gone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And in the next 15 seconds, we're going to see a busy
Yeah,
potentially
Florida
get this one
coming
done
up.
as well. Over towards the A side of the map, and Selim is dancing. A great win from Gwyn there. That gives you a tiny bit of space.
Oh
to
my
work
gosh,
towards the
they
A
are
side, but B
running
is
their
gone first. You
world.
can say
B
goodbye to it right now.
already
We will not
gone
see the B zone
potentially.
again
It's
in this
gone.
round. Last ditch attempt there from the boys of the Ravens, and they've opened up the space towards A. So
After
FaZe
that
right
map
out, spawned
one,
right at
holy
time, but nice
shit.
crossfire, the setup is in position, and Selim, Trophy's certainly going to help him here, but he needs his teammates.
I hit that trophy putting in overtime too. Just going to eat up absolutely everything. So on this next push, Atlanta FaZe, at least on that front, going to have a little bit of that advantage. Not winning the gunfights though, but at least good news for Abizi. You still have control of the power positions. And you're just trying to work yourself out of spawn. Only man you got to clear out
Yeah,
now
they're
is
in the
Slasher,
trap for
maybe
now,
Vivid to
2
be able to
dead.
fill in the next spot in line. He ran through the A zone, and by the looks of it,
just
Atlanta
walks
FaZe
down mid-map.
heads up
Yeah,
about
seriously.
it. They might just kill everybody else instead.
Uncontested.
Yeah, this is looking great now from Abizi. Oh,
This is over.
corner, a little bit of a crossfire now.
Last
towards
player
A.
alive at the
They know
heli.
exactly where he's at.
Potential for the
Yep.
third
They're going to
round.
nade the guy off
Could be
spawn
there.
or heli.
But an awkward
Wait, that
situation to find
naded-
yourself in
naded
because you don't
sidewalk
get
through
rid of
the
him
middle.
without
That
the
would
helicopter.
damage
So
the-
now
they would
he's
have definitely
gone,
been
eyes
over.
forward, and that's Selim getting the job done. Can he help?
Still
Sim
over
on the
here, though.
bench.
Last man on zone can indeed.
Yep.
God, it's a 2-piece on time as well.
Let's go.
And
Wow,
two
this
man
is
stack.
dominant.
17 to 11. They got 2 win conditions.
Seconds for that bad boy to fall. And look at well, Slasher got a kill out of time, so if easy backs off. You know,
Yeah,
Atlanta
this might be
FaZe, the
3-0.
best attacking team on this map and showing off some of the goods. They are having to work for it, but a minute and 15 and a life advantage.
Unless Carolina can put him in a trap right here. 2
Any
dead.
moment where they touch that time is going to be a great thing for them, but they're actually really trying to work through the grass side of the map, and maybe for good reason. It is going to be open, but only briefly.
Damn.
Oh, nice work from Abe there.
12-6. That should be
Gwyn.
it. 12-5. Yeah,
He
that's
speeds his step.
3-0
He might be able to catch
FaZe.
Abizi now. Full awareness now. He's going to have to double back. And this could
Well,
help.
on to map 4.
No lives left though for the Ravens.
Protocol
11
again.
v
Maybe the
4.
Ravens can get it done in HP.
And
They've had 2
Maybe.
tries.
But you've got
Both
to try to set
protocols
up as
have
well. The
looked
trade is going to be
ugly.
there from Selim. Oh no, another man falls. Another one down. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. Last man left alive. Teach.
No. GG.
Super chat me.
Dive.
That
Straight
boy
into Hardpoint.
Niak.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Map number
09.
4. Stage 3.
All right,
Yeah,
Ravens.
that's actually kind of wild. FaZe and one at Hardpoint. Wow. Thank you very much, production. Ravens, pretty good at it. There's a smell of a game 5.
FaZe players.
Yeah, give us a game 5. Come on.
Opening rips though once again. Faced with the guys who are managing to win him on Skyline. This time around, it's going to be a little even. But even is only one thing on an asymmetrical
You know he's
map
not
like
gonna
this
tell
one.
you
Yeah, finding a
until
little
he
bit
has
more
the
time
advantage.
if you're the Ravens, and good job.
3
There's
dead.
the
Good
test, but
P1
it puts
start
that
so
one to
far.
bed.
4
The
dead for the
1-8
Ravens. Here we
helps
go.
Put all the members
Good
of
start.
FaZe down, and now we go to P2.
Beautifully played. I mean, you really got to contain guys like Selim and Vivid. Absolutely patient on those steps, and that is exactly how you want your AR player
Okay,
to be
5
playing
spawns
it.
out. Tej
And
wants
this
to
is a
pinch this. He's
super
waiting,
sizable
though.
lead as far as a P1 goes. You could not
Now
ask for
you're
anything
thinking,
more.
Nick. Now you're thinking.
Starting their map off right, and TJ in prime position to help you out on this rotation. Gets
Oh!
that was dirty.
Okay, Tej.
Simp. And Selim, last man standing by time. Wins it.
But MC gets in somehow, and they're not going to get any time. It's a big win by MC.
Unbelievable. What a piece from Tej. Vivid on the outside. Perfect nade just keeps him suppressed.
He wins
Still
that fight.
sucking away that time.
Carolina's
Back
in this,
into
and they got
one.
him
Nice
trapped.
step
That's a
from TJ.
huge win
Vivid
by
back
MC.
in there. Ravens right at it.
But they're right back in.
Counterattack
They
now
got
is
top
on,
mid
but
control. Little team nade action.
Takes care of TJ. That's unfortunate. You lose the amount of time as well. And you lose the
And it all
setup.
falls
Oh,
apart.
dear, that hit the fan pretty quick.
I do wonder if that's like a I'm cooking a frag, getting ready to throw it, and one lands in my face and just explodes, or if that is just a bottle of a moment. But either way, that's like honestly on this hill, maybe 2 different opportunities for Carolina to accrue a really sizable lead. And instead,
okay, that's going to be a nice little 10 scrap too. They got spawns. 13 scrap.
Well, still got
Let me find out Carolina might be the HP team.
well. So a 30-point lead going into new, and the rotation percentage that Atlanta FaZe typically on this map are great at so far being outplayed by Carolina.
But yeah, fantastic work from Carolina right off rip. Third hard point now. We go inside.
Whoa, good shots. Holy shit. Deleted.
Damn, shots out of Abe.
He like played it to catch them running.
Slasher might have to save
And
the
he
day
still
here.
somehow
Starting
wins the
round,
gunfight.
boys on the point. Trying to maintain that back left-hand side of the map. That's where the spawn points are. That's where you want your teammates to be coming from here on the reinforcements. And what a turn! Oh, wicked win
Gets one.
from Slasher.
Wicked,
Saves the day yet again.
Oh,
nearly takes it easy with him.
Slide.
And trying to flip the time stone doesn't pay off, and his teammates around time seems like they're falling. Gwyn,
They
though,
win the
does
trade
give you
battles
2,
on hill.
and that means
Oh,
you
that's
can
your
keep the play
best
going
friend,
for
not
Carolina.
Connor.
Maybe flood into this and
They
try to
gotta
get
go.
those trades. Aviz is gonna fall. You send the next man in line, but
All right.
still can't give you one.
Only
So it's not a
15
trade
seconds.
fest. Now, if
Down to
Atlanta FaZe
P4,
dies
Ravens
these
first
moments,
in.
You're gonna spawn out
Big
at
hold
but
here.
at the very least, even if Atlanta FaZe get the kills, Carolina do get
I don't
to
know
the
how I feel about
ever-important
a player
P4
pushing up.
first with a 15-point lead. This is their big opportunity.
Oh, no.
Oh,
And there it
man.
goes.
Yeah, there it goes. And yep. Out we go.
Oh, he catches him though. He's already there. Keith got to hold this.
Still
Shot,
though, over the spawn
He's gonna
phase.
catch that.
Little detonate or
Good spot
something.
here,
Yeah.
yep.
10 and 6 so far for the mighty Tyler
Beezy.
Paris. Now on approach to time. 11 and 6. Finding kills. Whereas
Lead
teammates
change
have
for
taken the
FaZe. They
lead.
break
I'll
the
just never
P4.
understand Reese dropping down there by himself, trying to like. That only works if your teammates
Everyone
go big
take a
door and get a kill to
Hold on,
divert his
Ravens.
attention.
You know what you're doing. Here comes the next hit. Solo chow.
Oh, I got one fire.
I mean, at least you're trying
Nice.
to like, set up the pitch. Yeah, you know, Slasher, they're trying to work big door at the same time. So, like, here's a couple bad solo chows, and then a guy like Slasher, as we expect, slows down the pace and tries to make the play happen together. But, simply
I mean,
doesn't
this was a
matter. Stop
good
going down the
opportunity for
step. It's not-
Carolina to
It's not
go up a
action.
bit, and they just
It's not
absolutely
happening.
throw a
Once
free
again,
P4
There you
rotation.
go. Draz leaves his power position and gets himself brought down as well. But the Ravens
Can't make
are
mistakes
terribly,
against them.
Terribly difficult.
Beezy.
At the end of that hard point. Back upstairs we go though, folks. Next set upon us. Back over to P1. And Ravens once again. They were great at this the first go around. And so far, okay. But Simps in.
Oh, okay, Teach.
Washed.
Little two
Washed.
piece.
Unbelievable. Can't believe it. The Phenom shots out Vivid to take care of Selim from there. 12 and 8 though. His teammate Abizi not washed on the approach towards new. Folks, we are kidding, of course. If you are joining this, you think, what are these commentators talking about? We are joking. These are some of the best players
Big
in
win.
the world who are also washed.
Yeah, 30-point lead though for Atlanta. Might
Here
end up
comes the
falling.
streak.
Seldo, when did he find the time? Maybe a full 60 there.
They try to shoot this, maybe?
Get him to Hellstorm.
Oh, he
gets
does
two
that
with
with
it.
it.
Shoot as well. Serpentine formation as he comes flying down, and
He's a
Atlanta FaZe
pinch
gonna be able to
zip.
get
I don't know if he's gonna
P1
read
time,
this.
and right side spawns as well.
Dang.
They're just playing for the trap. And this might be a moment, maybe a potential mistake. Number 2 is going to spawn out at old, and you actually do have Draza playing for it. So Atlanta FaZe super heads up with the situation. Got to win the gunfight though, and TJ so tough.
So
These are big
aura for
P2
TJ.
fights. Who's going to get control off
He's in
rip?
P2. I'm behind him.
Washed. Shots out of Draz.
Carolina's in
Oh,
danger.
man.
P2. And these boys are
Yeah, this is
just
getting ugly.
disgusting. Nice up and down. You are watching every possible lane right now from Draza. The pivotal focal point right now of the setup,
Oh,
smack
brother.
bang in the middle of the map, and he is causing problems.
Did he see him 10
His
steps
teammates
as
feeding
well?
him
Yep.
information, and whether or not he needs to
10 steps
actually adjust
dies.
for it or
This
not,
is-
it's up to
oh,
him because
gosh.
God
It's getting a bit
almighty,
I'm not
outrageous.
missing. I'm not missing.
running it here.
Yeah, and Cell, by the way, played that perfectly on the
Split
minimap.
spawns
He
for
was
Ravens,
blocking the
though.
spawns initially,
Don't worry, it's
allowing
just
his teammates
Teach.
to play with freedom, and then he sort of
Okay,
opened
actually
spawns
not
up
bad
to
for Ravens
try to
here. They
force
do
Carolina
flip
out to
them.
do. It doesn't end up paying off because Carolina do pick up a couple clutch gunfights on the left side, but
Carolina's
going to
have a chance here on a P3.
Gwyn is on a 3. Maybe some momentum in the kills column coming this way, and Gwyn should spawn on the left side of the map.
They got low P4
So
as
you're
well. He's
good
going to
for
see
this
them
setup, and
cross.
Again, back-to-back kills if you can chain them. Carolina will be right back in
Nice,
this game.
Reese.
A great piece out of Vivid. There's 4 speed right now, and again, not
He's
necessarily
using
on
Ranger.
time.
Yes, sir.
Saw
There
that
go
shit?
You're not
Ranger.
getting a huge amount of points for that, but you've got
Get
a
it, Reese.
lovely
Oh, you
hold here.
use?
Can you get rid of the players in the back line. That's on Gwyn. They are going to check.
That's why they're using
into
it.
day one. Beautiful
So
stuff.
Money
though.
Mark
No need to
using
check
that shit.
anything.
They're like, hold on now.
Makes you with it. Okay, Gwyn.
Yeah, sure can. Nice read. One more man in the back to deal with, and the hold is still there for the Ravens. Oh god.
Beautiful stuff there from Gwyn and Vivid delivering for 2. Simto making an impact, and that's going to make things a little bit more chaotic. You see the trades rolling through, except no dice. BZ might have been one shot, but Gwyn shooting at a ghost can't take him down. And while you need to win this P4 rotation, if you
got him, he's one shot.
it might be a
Two-piece.
desperation for Simp. The emphasis was
They're already
there.
in. They got
The
10
gunfight
seconds
was
on the
not.
old hill.
Well, you get the final 10 seconds to scrap. You go back to the
good trade.
stairwell of doom.
Yeah, I don't know how
That looked
right?
insane.
Poor Ravens players.
Poor Ravens. They're peacocks, man. You got to let them fly.
Look at number
Yeah.
1, though. One cuts the spawner. Good play by Austin. They got numbers here for a second.
Yeah, that last P4
No.
wasn't anything special for
Don't
the
wanna
Ravens.
ruin.
And Draza, finally brought down.
Okay, Ravens are in. Hold on.
3 dead. They've done it.
Motherfuckers gonna learn. Stop going up that spiral.
That was a great kill by
exactly what
Austin
you
on the
need. Yeah,
pinch.
finally, the
I
double channels
never
come
had
through from
no.
the spiral, maybe enough to
Never had no
overwhelm. And that's a
stack
great
like this.
corner
Wow.
being
Spiral. We got
played.
about 2 spirals in the city.
I mean, I'd be calling
3v3.
hacks if I was in game, and it's just Tyler Abizi doing what he does best.
Just checks it.
Why do you
Crossfires
team
there,
it?
Cell in
Why do
position
you
to soon
team
get
it?
the contest. And FaZe waiting for the opportunity to strike. Oh, the iron was hot.
No.
Draza makes it
No.
red hot, baby. And this should be the last man left
Got him.
alive on time.
Oh,
how
It's
is he
a
not
tough
dead?
character to deal with, and he's diving and sliding. Here comes reinforcements.
Dude, that guy just
Gwyn's
ate.
on top.
I don't know who that was.
Hold
That
on.
motherfucker
Lead
was
change.
deep.
Lead change. Lead change.
Yeah, all things considered, a great P4 just to make sure Carolina can battle. And for the first time since P1,
Okay,
Carolina
Ravens.
Royal
Oh,
Slash gets the 3. The
baby.
lead now changes hands. The Ravens are back in. It's starting to soar. Cruise control, though, not there yet. FaZe now looking to fight their way
Oh,
back
they
up
die
at
out of
P1.
hill, though.
3 dead in the feed again. Slasher last man.
Let it go.
He's going to get at least 1 kill out of this, so he's going to fight to try to maintain some presence here. Good luck, Ravens, on the approach.
Oh.
But let it go. What a
He drops
foul
down
that
bottom
was.
mid, though. Yeah, it's
Hey, at least you took him to death and set your teammate up there for the trade.
Big
TJ
win.
Gets help on time, and Vivid there, credit for the assist, but there's always some annoying player on FaZe getting you off the time, being the thorn in your side. That time it was Draza getting the space, but Gwyn does to Draza what Draza did to him, gets the cutoff kills.
He was
Now
eating
Carolina
too.
back in it, so a bit of a slugfest right now on Protocol. The number 1 versus the number 3 team on the map. We have ourselves a fight.
A true battle.
he's
What a
toast.
contest this
4
is
dead.
as the contest comes to a
LB.
close there on P1. Over to
ah
2 to go.
shit. Hit him with
Right
it
now,
too. Bonk.
In theory, Ravens with the position. They have to make most of this, though. A lot of members there are faced in the middle of the map. Slasher caught unaware. Now TJ on a bit of a wrap. This could be great. But again, you've got to get over towards time. TJ's wrap.
I'm
A
not
delicious
making
one at that.
something about
Nutritious.
this.
Can he find 2 out of it? Plenty of damage. And he's trying to make the play over towards time. His teammates now in
Way too
position to
spread
help
out there.
So he might have filled up his boys. And
Hold
they
on.
are in
Oh
time.
shit, Vivid got killed, but
yeah,
never
yeah.
mind.
He had full trust in him. He didn't even look at him.
Has his outer step, so he's just ready for the gunfights up top. But being ready for Simp is different than winning the gunfight
No,
against
not
him.
like this.
And Simp, who's had a slow map,
They gotta
now
get
he's
top
on
mid
a
control.
force spree. So he pulls out an AR, comes off
I like
spawn,
this
and
route.
starts to take over.
Oh, he reads it, though.
I'd be on the lookout
Dude,
for
he just got
Simp as
incinerated
look
with
at the
a
setup on
sub.
the
It's a
mini-map.
sub.
I mean, the 50-yard line being dominated by Atlanta FaZe.
Totally red, as is the lead right now. They've got it back. 15 seconds to go here on P1. No one's getting out. Oh, sorry, P2. You got to get through this line of red over towards the new hardpoint as well. Try to secure spawns. No streaks to do so.
Oh.
The kills are perfect right now. Simps on a 5. He's got himself a Hellstorm as well, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
And then he gets that as well. Sell with 2.
All right,
And the
FaZe
spawns are
P3
terrible for the
rotation.
Ravens.
From 14 and 24 to 20 and 25, and heating up Simp is when it matters most. But he does
Ravens
get dropped,
running out of
but
time
while
here.
he falls, his teammates pick him up.
Good shots.
Draza in the feed for 3, a BZ for the final 4.
They gotta extend this to P4. They gotta find a way to get in.
Time. It is a nightmare situation. And Simp continues to be calculated on his approach.
He is the terror. 30 seconds to go. You're not going to need all of it to get the win here. Ravens, last chance to get in, fellas. Last
he gets bad
chance to
timing.
make a game of it, and they're in. A BZ on time, still soaking it away.
Should be
10 for
FaZe.
the win. The back door wide open now as TJ finds his way through. Can we get the pinch going? 5 seconds for the dub. Ravens are in.
Oh.
Ravens find a kill or 2. Sim now from the side.
Yes.
Gets brought down over to Cell. Last man here.
We're going
for
to
FaZe.
P4.
The rotation's on as well. We go
Wait.
to another point.
FaZe is here
And
already?
guess who's here
The
first?
hell?
It's
The
gonna be
attack
Big Lord.
inserts?
3 players here for the Ravens. Beezy gonna have to stave off all
It's
this
one
pressure.
break.
He doesn't
It's
have
gotta
the
be
ult,
good.
Nor does he have the reinforcements.
Oh.
The Ravens fly.
No.
You're into the
1v1.
crossfires. The trades rolling through. Gwyn, last man standing.
got him.
And this is for the map itself.
Oh.
Gonna be the man
Do they
to
get there?
close that
Then
door.
they'd-
Oh,
It's
they're
like
in.
FaZe.
Uh-oh.
Get that final point.
They're
They
in.
ruined the call.
They ruined
It's
the
not
goal.
over yet.
They can't win it here.
Yeah, and it will not end.
Nice shots.
A single second.
Oh.
He's playing for the spawn.
Here goes the
All they need,
closer.
one more
Here
break.
goes the
Get a perfect
closer.
run and dip the
Enter
toe,
Sandman
boys.
starts to play.
Ravens.
No.
Oh, he
They are
got
holding
him.
Ravens. Next man in sim. Contest.
Yo, someone's gonna late play it though. They need 1 second.
Yeah, we're going to
Ravens
P1.
are holding.
You think so? They might try to late play it.
I mean, what do you even do?
What do the Ravens do?
Yeah, exactly.
You trust
Like,
them
do
right
you-
here? You gotta trust
you
them.
leave 2 in?
Do you want to try to late hit just for
What
the
do
single
you
second?
do?
You're trying to
Look at
rotate
someone
towards
stalking
Nude.
Yep, here it
P2.
comes.
Oh,
First
no.
2 kills, but now 2 kills
He
fall.
wins it,
You wanna
though.
gunfight for time.
Are they already
Sasha
in?
clutches up.
Oh my God.
Look who's standing on New, and
It's
it's
over.
over.
GG.